Alright, we should probably talk about State of Honkai. Hey boys, with patch 1.5 out, we have the Foxy and Tale of the Haunted event, which is the Huohuo, Guanaifen, Sushang social media kind of thing, and we also have Huohuo, who came out, and we get a free temple, all that kind of stuff, which is pretty great. And I made a YouTube video expressing my opinion on 1.5. Also, by the way, the title of it was a bit clickbait. I titled it, "Is Honkai Star Rail a bad patch?" And it got somewhat of a mixed reception. People weren't really, a big fan of my statement. I said in the video it was a filler patch. And some people weren't happy, like they were upset, okay? But what I was trying to just get out there was that a filler patch isn't a bad thing. People keep thinking if you try and denote something in any way, shape, or form in a Hoyoverse game, you should be game-ended, put in a guillotine. Like, it is kind of wild when you really think about how blind a lot of these people are. But I did not say it is a bad patch. I posed the question in the title, and that was kind of it. Anyway, I want to talk about this in particular because people need to kind of understand that Honkai is not dying. It is what is called a filler patch, just like how anime is filler. At least old school anime. They used to have like 500 episodes of 200 more filler. I'm looking at you, Naruto. And we have these patches with these weird-ass quests to shoehorn in characters like Huohuo, like Argentine, who has his own companion quest, like Hanya, and Shaye. I think I pronounced that right. You guys know Rizuya. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying they aren't imperative to the core story that we actually know, which is the end of the Wofu. We finished core story up until 2.0. We ain't getting anything new. Pentaconi comes to 2.0, it ain't coming to 1.6, and it would be way too late to the party to come at 2.1. So 2.0 sounds perfect. Oh, but Honkai's dying because we have no story. No, shut up. Like, we have more characters to get, more characters to build, and also it somewhat does build anticipation for Pentaconi, because I believe Topaz will have some hand in Pentaconi because of her Trailblaze mission at the very end when she was on the phone to, I think it was Emphas. Can't quite remember the stone name. But they alluded to Pentaconi having something to do with the IPC, so that's going to be pretty cool. And I just really don't know why people think filler equals bad equals talking trash on the game. It doesn't really make much sense to me. Especially with the next patch, how we get... What the fuck? Especially when we're getting Dr. Ratio and Rame. And Rame is probably one of the most alluded to characters in the game. I need to get away from the singing. Would. But Rame and Dr. Ratio, Rame is a pretty pivotal character. I feel like she'll actually play into the core story. And Dr. Ratio is like a shoehorn character, kind of like Huohuo. And Argentine, I don't think they're going to actually matter in the grand scheme of things when we drop to Pentaconi. But we're going to have to kind of wait and see. They could actually matter. But the whole reason I am kind of making this video is to just tell people the game's not dead. We're just in a lull period. Genshin had it. Honkai Impact had it. Honkai Star Rail is going through it. It will definitely mean a decline in the game's numbers at the moment just because they're waiting for 2.0, they're waiting for Pentaconi, and people only want to play core story and they don't really care about all the other stuff. Like this Graveyard event. Graveyard kind of like a play-based, am I right? But that being said, even in this filler patch, we get arguably one of the greatest abundance harmony hybrid characters in the game to date. And probably for a very, very long time, maybe not even to 3.0. We see someone that can really compete in the direct aspect Huohuo does, with energy regen and the splash healing. And also, by the way, if you are a whale and you can E6 her, she turns into Tingyun as well, like just as a side job, but you know what I mean? She's kind of busted. And Argentine coming up next, people are just saying it's like a discount Blade or a discount Imbibe Lune, which I couldn't disagree more. Yeah, I hate Argentine with a passion. I do not like that guy, but I'll be the first to admit he's actually pretty damn good. Kind of blows me away, if I'm being perfectly honest. Absolute dog water character design, but it is what it is. And with this event showing us Hanya, if you guys don't know, when you play through this event, you get to a quest where you get to play as Hanya. So you get a sneak peek to how she is and how she plays. She looks like she's going to be pretty damn good as a Harmony. Very, very good. She's built to 80, everything maxed out, so you get a good feel and a good glimpse as to what you can be getting yourself into. Needless to say, I'm pulling on the Silverwolf banner, not Argentine, and doing everything in my power to get a copy of Hanya. Also, not to mention she's hot. Do you seen her design? Oh yeah, I forgot. People actually don't like the little Wofu designs, but have you seen her design? She's ridiculous. No complaints here whatsoever. Anyway, the whole point of this video is to just let you guys know that the game is going nowhere. We are perfectly fine. We are perfectly safe. We're just in a lull point. don't start doom posting and panicking, saying that it's had its time in the sun and, you know, it's gone. Because that couldn't be further from the truth. God, these new gen gacha games just don't understand lull periods. It's actually kind of crazy. But boys, enjoy the filler patch. Filler patches on Honkai absolutely slap. Unlike Genshin, that's bait. It's only bait a little bit. But the game's going nowhere. Don't stress about that. Also, by the way, I'm running through the game on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MaximumGacha. And I will be doing pulls, trying to get Ho-Ho, because I need her in my team really bad. And also, I've done a few viewer pulls, and we're seeing a few Ho-Hos come through. So, like, it's like, the luck's kind of good over here. If you wanna inflate your luck, come stop by and I got you. Also, the new relic set, also not to mention, right, the new relic set and the new Simulator Universe, this set goes crazy. So we've got plenty of stuff to be farming. People just think if it is not core story, the game's in the mud. But I would rather them actually have breaks between stories and breaks between patches to give us a good story with good consistency and no bloating, unlike Genshin, than just give us random stuff and we learn about the blacksmith brother's dad's son's goddamn girlfriend's dad, about the whole history of Inazuma's, blacksmithing. I trust them and I'm gonna let them cook. Anyway, that's been it for today's video. I want to implore you guys to like and subscribe if the video did help you in any way, shape, or form. I would implore you guys to like and subscribe if this video did help you in any way, shape, or form, and also comment if you agree or disagree with my statements at least. The only objective thing you can't disagree with is it is filler patches, which is actually a good thing. If you've only opened this video and disliked it within the first 20 seconds of me saying it's a filler patch, then if that case, you're gonna look really dumb in the comments if you do put something down there. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'll see you guys over on Twitch. I am live right now, and I will be farming some relics and doing some of the story. I'll see you boys over there. Peace. Also, this was really random, but I want to mention how Zenless Zone Zero has its beta official. If anyone gets a key, and if I miss out, I will pay you. Give me a beta key. I beg. I need content. It is slim pickings over here. Later, boys.